Okay, welcome back to Curse of Strahd. Where we last left off, I don't remember exactly, but I know generally you guys were making your way up to the top of the tower to investigate what's going on with this beacon nonsense. And on your way up there, you've basically been confronted by these sort of spectral, like phantom, ghostly sort of looking warriors. So I've got the initiative. Yeah, yeah. So I've got the initiative order here, so we'll just take it from the top because I don't remember if we actually sort of made any headway in the combat or not.
I've been hurt, so I believe I've been.
Okay.
I think that was a sneak.
That
was a sneak
one
surprise
round
round.
of actions.
I think,
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember
Let's see
I
what
dashed over, so we must have done something.
I'm just gonna take it from the top unless anyone knows like roughly where we are, like or who went last.
Not a clue.
Or we complete the round and start.
Okay. Yep, fine. So we'll go from the top. So there's a warrior who's kind of bearing down on Asefa. So he's gonna he's got a long sort of ghostly looking long sword in his hand, so he's gonna have a swing at you, Asefa. What's your armor class?
It's a mod of 20.
20.
Damn.
That's what I say.
Very mighty indeed. Okay.
One of the benefits of the shield and my mighty forge powers.
Quick aside, guys. In the demon campaign yesterday, we were doing this. If you click on your characters, the blue circle, can you put your armor classes in there? It'll save me asking each time. I'll just
Blue
look at that.
circle.
Yeah, it's next to like where you put your health. So if you just put your armor class in there, it
Alright.
makes it easy for me.
What's the red circle then? I don't know.
I'm not sure. To be honest.
Where's my character?
Up there,
You're on
up
the
here,
like
yeah,
left.
you're up here.
So Asefa, he swings at you twice, and one of the swings comes literally sort of within inches of your character, but you just manage to kind of like weave around him, and he doesn't make contact with you.
Nice.
Sunny, you're next.
So I'm
Sorry.
kind of in the doorway.
Yep.
Can I see the archers from where I am?
So, all you can really see, or all you really know, is that you've run up here
Yeah.
after sort of taking fire, and you see this ghostly warrior with a sword in hand, bearing down on Asefa, like kind of
Yeah.
swinging at him. And Asefa, he's got his shield out, and he's kind of like holding
Yeah.
him back.
Because we got shot by archers
Yes.
from
but
those towers, but I assume I can't see them then.
you can't see any at the moment.
Okay. All right. I will, I guess, Eldritch Blast this dude.
Okay. Roll to hit.
What is my thing to hit? So it is 8. So that's 22 for the first one. Second one not.
22 to hit. Yep. That's a
The
hit.
second one's probably not as good. 11 to hit for the second one.
Okay. Your first one hits.
D10. 6, 5, 11 damage.
Okay, and this is force damage. Isn't it,
Force,
from
yes.
Eldritch Blast. Cool. So, yep, you blast him, and he definitely kind of seems to feel it. He kind of like staggers back a little bit, but doesn't make a sound. Varyelle, you're next. Arthur?
Oh dear. I'll just turn to Asefa and go, "You're welcome, by the way."
You're welcome to anything yet.
Well, yeah, I shot him. Helping.
Okay, we'll come back to Arthur. So, Asefa, you're next.
I'm gonna speak some divine words and cast Searing Smite on my mace.
Searing Smite. Okay.
And I'm gonna take a mighty swing at this phantasmal warrior of sorts. Be gone, beast! Take my flame upon you.
Wow. Okay.
White hot intensity.
And that is a beastly 24 total.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit.
So I do 1d6 plus 5 of mace damage, which is
Bludgeoning?
bludgeoning.
Yeah, must be.
And that's an 11 bludgeoning.
Yep.
And then with the fire damage, that's a 4.
Cool. So, what you guys see is Asefa's mace. Basically, it almost looks like it's ignited, and when he swings it through the air, it's kind of trailing like sparks And when he connects with this guy, it really does seem to have like a big effect to him. Like it kind of is like really like almost like drops to one knee from this hit.
It makes a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Wait, no,
Otherwise,
that's at the start of his turn.
Sorry. Okay. Yep.
Start of his turn makes a Constitution saving throw. For the next minute,
Cool.
unless
Okay.
it saves. Unless it passes.
Arthur, are you back?
Yeah, yes I am. I'm on my phone, so
Yeah, I
hopefully...
could tell. Yeah. Okay, we missed your turn out, so it's sort of back to you now.
Okay, great. Big scary dude in front of me. Can I get past Asefa to attack him?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, that's like 5 foot of space, so yeah, I thought you could squeeze. He's not 5 foot wide.
Okay, my blade is still crimson righted,
Yep.
so I'll just roll an attack.
Mhm.
So that is 18 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay. That's D8 that damage, and right damage. My right damage is... Gosh, don't play a class for a little while. Right, blah, blah, blah. D6. Okay, so that's 8 plus 3, so that's 11 for the longsword, and that's 5 for the right damage.
5 for the right damage. Cool. So, yep, Varyelle steps up, and while this thing's like kind of like floundering a little bit, he just sort of adds to like beating it down. Eirril, you're next.
Okay.
So you're pretty far out at the moment. Each square is 5 feet.
I'm guessing I can't see the archers.
Oh, sorry, each square is 10 feet. I didn't realise. So, yeah.
Is it?
No, you can't see any archers. The shots before were coming from. You see these like 2 towers.
Mhm.
So the shots were coming from there before.
10 feet makes sense
Okay.
because I had to dash to get to that door. So you probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dash as well to get to that door.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do that as long as I can get into cover, somewhat, as I get to the door. Oh,
Yeah, 'cause I'm kind of in the doorway, aren't I? So. that's
Yeah, so
pinned.
you can dash and leg it to the doorway if you want.
yeah, so I dash towards the door and then just take cover like by the door.
Okay. As you're dashing, you hear like a, and an arrow just hits you as you're like dashing along.
Oh, you gotta
it
be
does-
shitting me. Really?
It does 5 damage to you.
Wow.
Ah, okay, I'll take it.
But other than that, no more arrows come, and you do make it to the door, and you basically see what I've kind of described. These guys kind of like just ganging up on this poor ghostly man.
It hit me first. The rules
Yeah,
avoid.
poor ghostly man.
There's no poor about it. The bastard shot at us.
Next, there's like a ripple. Probably none of you really noticed it in the wall behind Varyelle. And suddenly another warrior strides through, and it seems to be like a sort of like a ghostly sword is kind of forming in his hand as he strides through the wall. And he's gonna go for Varyelle. Arthur, can you add your... Oh,
Another spirit.
what's your armor class, Arthur? I'll add it to the blue thing.
13. Yeah, 13.
13. Okay, I'll add that there.
And I also realised I could do extra attack, but I forgot about that.
Ah, that's unfortunate. So he swings at you twice. One of them does hit you,
Ah, what?
and it does 7 damage to you.
What type of damage?
Force damage.
Fuck, okay. Oh god, why am I in red on me? Okay.
Meanwhile,
7, did
the
you say?
Yep, 7 damage. Okay. Then it's this one's turn. So what it's gonna do is
Makes a Constitution saving throw at the start of his turn.
okay. What does it have to be? I think it fails.
15.
Yeah, it fails. What happens?
It takes an extra 1d6 fire damage.
Ah, so this thing is kind of wreathed in flame, and it almost seems to be quite like faded at this point. Definitely not like as solid and as like, yeah, like corporeal as it was before. But what it's going to do is it's going to stand up.
Takes 4 damage.
An extra 4, is that?
Extra 4 damage.
Yep. Okay.
From failing the save.
Okay. Cool. And what it will do is it will look at you, Asefa, and it will step as if to hit you, and then it will just pass through you and come through here,
Oh, shit now.
and it'll swing at Xyril.
Does it not set off an opportunity attack?
Um,
I mean, you wouldn't if he's going through
kind of
you.
like
He's
phasing,
not.
yeah.
He's
I feel
not.
like, yeah.
But if he has to get through,
But he's already kind of like phased out by going through
Roll-
you, so you wouldn't be able to.
Roll with disadvantage. Let's see, because it is kind of phasing, but I guess you might be able to be like quick enough to sort of catch it.
roll disadvantage.
Makes
That's a
sense.
2, so plus 8,
Oh.
so that's a 10 total.
That's a mighty modifier, but unfortunately, it doesn't quite
Damn.
connect. I mean, you're taken a bit by surprise. Like it literally passes like right through you, so you're a bit too slow on the reaction. So it swings around to Xyril, and it does connect once. It slashes at you twice, Xyril.
Right.
On one of the hits, it does 11 damage to
Oh,
you,
Jesus. Okay. That's painful. All right.
and it's now your turn.
Lovely. I will Eldritch Blast him then, I guess.
Point blank Eldritch
Actually,
Blast.
would I Eldritch? Should I? Yeah, I should Eldritch Blast him. Yeah, point blank. That's 18 to hit for the first one.
Yep.
And 6 plus 14 for the second one.
That's not a hit.
Oh, damn it all. Right, 6 plus 5, 11 damage.
Okay. You blast him point blank, and he seems to kind of implode in on himself, and he vanishes.
I just do the little like.
Nice.
Next it's Varyelle.
Oh, yes, okay. Well, by the blood of my blade, I shall cut this spirit down.
You don't need to be so dramatic. Just hit him.
Well, that's a 13 for the first attack, so I'm assuming that's nothing.
My Skype literally closed itself. What's happening?
That was 13 for my first attack?
That's not a hit.
No. For my second, however, that's 22.
Yes, that is a hit.
So that's the D8 and the right damage. So that is 9 damage on the blade. And by the way, I made an assumption last time. These are undead, aren't they?
I mean, they're
Yes, they
spirits going through walls. Aren't
Yeah,
they? You know.
cool. Just wanted to double check that. Okay.
Yeah,
5 again on the right damage.
Okay, cool.
Which is radiant, just by the way, just in case that does anything.
It doesn't seem to be affected more than like you'd expect. So.
Right.
But it definitely feels it. It definitely feels your hit. Yeah. Next it's Asefa.
I'm gonna sear and smite this bastard again. If I'm allowed to reach it.
Yeah,
Oh, can I
yeah,
get
I
through?
think it's fine. Yeah. It looks a bit. Your character tokens are a bit big, but it's they're 10-foot squares. So yeah, you guys have got space to maneuver around.
Oh.
Yeah, it's plenty.
I'll make a sear and smite attack against this foul beast. Die, you scum!
Die, gone.
That's a 21 total.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So,
And then that's a 7 total mace damage, and
Yep.
another 4 fire damage. And again, on its
Okay,
turn,
cool.
it makes a saving throw. If it fails, it takes fire damage.
Is that on its turn? That
On its turn.
On its turn.
On its turn, it takes a saving throw.
I can't remember who goes after you. Probably it.
Potential. I hope to God then they can be next. if the mighty DM would care to
I think he's
speak up.
Skype's not our friend today, I think.
No. Literally, it's the only thing I closed down on my machine, and now my internet's working fine.
Oh, jeez.
Just hope my phone lasts for the entire session.
Also hope no more ghosts turn up. There's just an endless wave of them.
It's just gonna keep coming. It never ends.
I do wonder where the archers have gone though. They've not really shot at. Oh, so they shot at Eirril, didn't they? When he moved over.
I believe
You can't.
that those warriors are the archers.
They were just holding
Swords?
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
I think the swords formed as they decided to enter more close combat with us.
all right. Well, so they just like kind of manifested a bow when they're up
they-
there.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
They came from the direction of the tower, so
They just phased through.
Well, that's a good thing. That's one less thing to have to worry
Okay.
about if they
look,
are.
it looks to me
Damn.
like
Alright, I'm back. Yep, I did the damage, Matt, and you said it has to roll con on its turn, right?
on its turn,
Okay.
it has to roll.
Next, it's Eirril.
All right.
Eirril.
I'm dashing in. I'm going to come in to clean up. Time to clean up, boys. Roll for the Eldritch Blast.
There you go, roll to hit.
It's 25 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
First one. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that's like 11 to hit. That's what?
It's not a hit. Roll your damage.
Oh, that is awful. That's 8 damage total.
Okay, cool. It's starting to look a bit faded again, like kind of like the last one. Sort of looks like it's kind of like, so you see the sort of ghostly trails kind of like wisping away from it.
It's bloodied.
It's now its turn, so he's going to roll con and fail.
It's a mighty two
So
fire
it's
damage.
Small flames, kind of like weaving, sort of going around it. It's going to kind of cock its head at Asefa, and then turn and swing at Varyelle instead.
Oh my god.
It knows it can't hit me, so
Too much armor. I need better armor.
So it swings twice at you, Varyelle. It misses once, but then it does catch you on the second one.
How much?
5 damage.
Not too bad.
Damn it for being forced. That's
Yeah.
all.
Next, it's up to Xyril.
Yep. Eldritch Blast again.
Roll to hit.
God, why is there with these rolls? 2 for the first one. 17 for the second one.
Yep, that's it.
Alright, that's 9 damage.
Okay, so you blast it, and it kind of leaves like a hole almost, like in him, and it doesn't seem to be like closing up. Like he's kind of like unraveling almost.
Oh, yeah.
Varyelle, you're next.
Going for the hole.
Okay. Make it bigger.
Okay, on the first attack, that is 23.
Yep, that's it.
Max damage. Oh yes. Okay, so that is 6 damage for the blade, and then a whopping 9 damage for the right.
Wow. So when your sword hits him, it flashes like a sort of blood red, and you just tear the hole like completely like asunder. And much like before, it kind of sort of spasms a little bit, and then it just completely implodes in on itself.
Begone, foul spirit!
And that is combat over. You have
Nice.
that was a bit.
Ah,
Sweet.
Well, that was enough excitement, I think. Hopefully we won't get any more when we, at the top of this thing.
Couldn't speak too soon.
stairs as quickly as possible.
Hmm.
Yep. All right, lead the way, Asefa. You know.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna haste too much there, fellas. I'll again just be sure it traps.
No.
So I'll
Oh,
leave first with my shield.
Okay.
Just checking the stairs. Just tap tap and move up.
Okay. So you're gonna
It's
kind of like
slow work, but it's good work.
So, with Asefa leading the way and kind of like, sort of tapping along the ground with a shield, you guys you continue to move up the tower, and Asefa, you get to about here, and you tap on like this kind of section of the floor in front of you, and it kind of like creaks very concerningly, and you kind of feel like bits of rubble sort of crumble down from it.
Which one of y'all I like?
Probably me. The half elf.
Didn't you
The
fall?
lanky half elf.
But didn't you fall down through the floor?
The elf.
I got bad luck.
Okay.
Let's try one of the lighter brethren of ours first before I test my full weight on my armor and shield on it.
I could always
Varyelle.
I could always mage hand whatever it is you want me to do.
It feels like the floor is a bit soft. I just need someone just to. I don't want to test it too hard. It may be that
Could be
It-
jump hit.
Can I use mage hand to like knock on the floor?
How much force can Mage Hand exert?
I mean,
you can lift a pound.
A pound. Okay.
10
Mage
pounds.
Hand, you can 10 pounds.
10
Yeah.
pounds.
Okay.
£1.
Once again, it creaks quite alarmingly. You kind of, you kind of see like more rubble sort of crumble down.
Crumbled
Can
down
we
where?
just
What, through
jump-
the floor?
Yeah, it's kind of like sagging almost, if you think of it that way. Like the
I mean,
floor kind of sags a bit.
Is it something that we can step over, or is it?
It's about 10 foot. Like each tile's like 10 foot. So
We'll have to jump.
you'd have
Are there any chandeliers?
No, not around here.
Shit. Just swing it.
Can I get out my rope,
Yeah.
hand it to Asefa, and then I'm gonna run across / jump across?
Yes.
Like, are you holding onto the rope as well? Yeah, so like he'll
I'll
catch
hold on
you
to,
basically.
like,
Oh,
one
just
end
in
of
case
the
you
rope,
fall through it, so he'll hold
Yeah.
on to you. That makes
give
sense.
Asefa the other bit of the rope, and I'm gonna run and jump across.
Can you roll athletics? Oh, sorry. Athletics or acrobatics. Whichever
Yeah,
one.
please give me athletics. I'd rather have athletics. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's fine.
That's an. It's cocked. That is a 24.
Wow. So you give a C for the rope. You're holding onto it, and you start like running, sort of jumping, running across it, and you get about halfway, and the floor just sags and breaks away completely underneath you. But because you're kind of expecting it anyway, because the Asefa told you, and you are moving very quickly, you manage to just kind of clear it to the other side. You do a little jump at the end. You are on the other side, but this section of the floor, completely falls down.
Okay.
Which section?
That's 10 foot.
This 10-foot section here.
This one.
I'll reveal like the red highlight now that you know what's there. So this bit here
Oh, dear
just
Lord.
completely falls away.
Is there anywhere for me to tie this rope? Like that fencing on the inside, how stable does
There's a railing, isn't that?
Yeah.
I mean, there is a railing. Whether it can support the weight
So-
of a person is
Well, especially a
another matter.
Minotaur. Minotaur's gonna have a
Yeah.
rough time.
Or a bit of a beefcake.
Yeah, and I mean, Asefa's wearing like plate armor or something,
It's
isn't
a
he? as
ruined
well,
tower.
So Varyelle is just gonna kind of wrap his arm around the rope, like Matrix style, and position his feet to try prepare for the weight and say, "All right, who's next?"
Um,
I'm gonna walk up.
I'm not sure. I'm not overly sure about this one.
I'll hold the rope on the other side, and you can tight rope or just
That's game
Yeah,
good,
shimmy
actually.
or we'll share the load together. How about that, Varyelle?
That works for me.
Hmm.
Okay.
Actually, Guys, how much do you feel like we need? What is up there?
What?
Well, you might not need all of us, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Well-
I don't feel a bit. I just have a
I
feeling
can't-
there'll be something else up there trying to kill us. Because let's face it, everything does.
Well,
Are
I
you
think
suggesting that I should go up by myself?
Well, why
No,
don't we
no,
try
no,
this
you need
door? Why don't we
company.
just try this door? Maybe that goes up.
Is that a window or a door?
There's a door right behind Asefa.
I think they only go down.
Does it go down? Or does it go up?
I think as a staircase, it only goes down.
It's an upward staircase if you like push the door and the crew. Oh, sorry, they go down. Sorry, they do
go
go
down.
down.
I don't know how far they go down.
I could probably make it across.
Because I'm wondering if we like went down, or then went across, and then went up again, and we can go kind of that way. But it depends where it goes. If you say like they're connected, like if they say they go to a basement, we can go across the basement and then head up the other one. We don't have to tackle that trap thing at all.
In the painting, was it at the top of the tower? Was it 2 pillars next to the tower at the very top, or was there a level that didn't have the tower and pillars next door?
From the outside, of just where we were, it didn't look like there was much up. It was just that the 2 pillars stopped before the top.
Well, I guess all we can do is try, I suppose.
Well, how about we Xyril or Eirril, one of you two, come over here. We'll take a peek up, and then come down and relay.
All right, fine. Why not? I'm gonna give it a go.
All right.
I'll hold one side. Varyelle the other.
So it's a tightrope situation, is it?
Yeah. So you need to roll Dex
Dex.
to make because you're basically walking across the tightrope from one side to the other, and
Well, it could be a dangle if you want it to be a dangle.
yeah, you could.
I mean,
you
to
could
be
try
honest,
and,
my Dex and Strength are exactly the same, and I don't have any acrobatics or athletics, so really, it's the same no matter what I do.
I guess you could roll acrobatics, but yeah, if it doesn't make a difference.
No, I've got no proficiencies.
I would say Asefa and Varyelle are probably strong enough between that. You don't need to roll for this.
Oh, okay.
Is that what made them roll strength? But if people keep crossing, then obviously you're gonna start getting tired. So then they'll roll.
So
So for now, you roll Dex and see
Okay.
if you make it across.
this is probably where the lucky's going to come in. Yeah, definitely a lucky points being used. As that was a 2.
That would have been very amusing.
Yeah. So let's try again.
Incredibly amusing and possibly down.
Would have been a 5 for a dollar.
Alright, that's a little bit better. What are we on? Plus 17.
Okay. With 17, yep, you managed to walk across it. You slip a couple times, your heart sort of stops for a moment, but you managed to get to the other side.
You use the rail, Asefa. Xyril, use the rail.
I'm here now. I'm done. I'm not doing that again.
Well, we might want to. Never mind. We'll talk about getting back later.
Jesus.
And Varyelle is tying his side of the rope to the rail on his side, just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Creaks slightly.
Ow.
Jeez. Alright.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You should. Alright. I mean, alright. Well, should we take this peek then?
Yes. So going to cautiously go up the stairs and mimicking Asefa with Varyelle with his longsword, with the tip of it is just going to kind of slightly stab each step going up.
Okay. So with Varyelle leading the way, and sort of checking the steps along the way, you don't come across anything alarming. You manage to make it up here,
Oh, no.
and you come out into a room which has like a 30. This is quite like a tall sort of room, I guess. Like the roof is 30 foot above you. It's crisscrossing sort of rafters where ravens are roosting. And there you can see like some like kind of flying in through like little holes in the roof. Around
Don't
you,
shoot the bird.
hate
these
ravens.
windows you can see, they're like stained glass sort of windows.
Yeah.
Kind of fit within like a lead sort of lattice or like a lead like sort of framework. The ravens, as you guys come in, they're like caw, kind of like cocking their heads, looking at you, but they don't make any sort of movement near you. But they all seem to be watching you.
I feel like blasting them. Can I blast them?
Nope. Nope.
But they're ravens. They're not
Free-
innocent.
Doesn't matter. I've had enough of killing ravens for one day.
Through
Fine.
the windows, you can see a couple different things. So through the kind of like to the northeast, you see mist covering what looks like a very dark valley, and you can see woods surrounding it. You can see a small town, and you can
Sorry,
see.
are these the pictures or what I can see through the window?
This is what you can see through the window.
Right.
Through the window.
Yeah, you're quite high up, and you can see a windmill as well. To the south, you can see a river flowing through a marsh, and to the west, you can see an abbey, which you would recognise as St. Marco's Abbey, which you've been to
Yeah.
in Kresk, basically. Well, you wouldn't recognise the windmill, and you wouldn't recognise the river with the bog.
Would I not recognise a windmill? Is that not the same windmill? I suppose.
You never went down to the wind. I mean,
We saw it from a distance, though. Sure.
yeah, I guess. Okay, fine. Yeah, I guess Xyril, you'll recognise the windmill, but definitely none of you will recognise the river
No.
and the marsh.
This is one hell of a vantage point, but
So where's this light business?
can't seem to see any light source.
Is there nothing in the rafters? Nothing up there that could constitute as a light source?
You don't see anything that would be like like a fire or like a light source or anything like
So
that.
this is an empty room. There's no table, no pedestal, no nothing.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I suppose bang goes that theory. So I'd say
Unless we just set the rafters on fire.
we are not setting the rafters on
I
fire.
mean, it's a light.
I have a feeling that the man thing that was in the throne with the crystal sword probably won't be happy with us setting it on fire.
I mean, that guy doesn't seem like he's very cheerful anyway. I don't think he's going to be happy with anything. Have you seen him sitting there all moping?
Yes, well, sometimes people have to contemplate a lot of things,
Oh.
especially in bad situations.
Maybe we should start like a campfire.
Okay, I'm thinking this isn't going to work. We're looking in the wrong place here.
I can't remember what his riddle said. What did his thing say? His poem? Something
Something
about
the,
dizzying heights
Where?
and setting it on fire?
no, dizzying heights, where the light stone is alive. I think.
Do any of these glass windows look like stones? Light stones? Or anything that would give... So what's the pictures of these stained glass windows?
They're not pictures. They're just
Just
they're
patterns?
just like window panes. Yeah.
Okay, so that's not helping.
The ravens that are nesting, that are all watching us and everything,
Mhm.
obviously creepy vibes, but is there any other kind of like feel about them? Like, do they feel magical?
Roll Arcana.
Can I check, while he's doing that, for a nest?
You don't see one. I won't make you roll.
Okay.
You don't see any. Yes.
Oh, so much for them having
Okay,
a stone
that's
in the nest.
that's a 17 for me.
Okay. They don't feel. The ravens specifically don't feel magical to you.
I wonder if there's an illusion. Can I feel if there's any magical stuff in the air that, like... I mean, because I cast illusions all the time. Like, anything that feels like there's an illusion on this place?
Are you specifically looking for like an illusion
Yeah.
on here? Okay. In that case, you don't feel an illusion.
Is there like a... I don't know. Because we know that the house is cursed, or at least it has some kind of thing around it.
Mhm.
Is there any kind of feel that these ravens have anything to do with the curse?
Not the ravens. You kind of get. like a slight, like a weird, like uplifting kind of feeling. Like you feel a bit like more positive about like this room.
I wonder if I should go
It's
tell.
kind of like a weird, undefined feeling though. Like you're not quite sure, like even why, or if you are feeling it.
Should I get the others? Maybe they'll have some insight.
Perhaps. Yes. Yeah.
All right, I'll
Go
go back.
get the others for just a moment, and I'm gonna go up to one of the ravens.
I'm gonna head back downstairs.
Okay. They all follow you with their heads very well as you move, but they don't fly down to like come near you.
Alright, as I head downstairs, I'm gonna tell the others. Well, there's nothing there. There are a bunch of ravens though.
I hope he didn't kill any. That could be bad.
Varyelle told me not to.
But I mean, also they could be the.
You listen to the rules, Xyril. At last.
For now.
Listen, I don't know if this is going to be of any help, but the card reading was signified by a word, transmuter.
Transmuter.
So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, whether there's some sort of transmutation magic in the tower.
I can.
I don't know how you look for that, Xyril, but
I don't know. I can guess. I can. I don't know if I know any transmutation magic. Do I?
no.
Evocation, conjuration, illusion. Oh, thaumaturgy's transmutation.
Okay.
So I do
So-
know of it. So all right.
See if you can feel any energy up there, you know.
Alright, I'll give it a go. Right, I'll go up then and feel out for transmutation magic specifically.
I don't know how you check for that.
I don't know how. I mean, like I said, I'm just basing this on the fact that I know
Roll
transmutation spells.
Arcana, I guess.
I'm gonna use my lucky point.
I do not fear death, though my body will die.
Alright, come on.
My spirit will live on.
Oh, that's probably
Let it
better.
serve as a
Unnatural,
beacon of light against the darkness.
unnatural 20.
There you go.
Okay, so since you're kind of generally kind of searching a bit deeper into whatever magic is on here, there is something very powerful. It's not transmutation. You're not quite sure what it does. It almost feels like it's waiting for something.
We need to bring something here.
Yeah.
All right, I'll relay
Need to
this.
bring it.
I'll relay this to Varyelle. So, well, magic's going on. Apparently, we need to bring something here. Well, basically it's magic that needs something to turn it on. Hey,
The stone of light that was mentioned, or
probably,
Do not
but
fear death,
there's
though my
clearly
body
there's nothing here. We
My
need to bring
spirit
something
will
here, but I don't know what. Maybe their
Let it
poem will
serve.
know something,
as a beacon of
or
light.
you know that other person's
Oh.
diary or something. Whatever people are reading nowadays.
yes. Well, quite frankly, I'm getting incredibly creeped out by these crows, ravens,
Can I shoot
whatever
them
they
now?
are. No shooting. I have a feeling that shooting them will do more harm than good.
Well, you never know. One of them
Especially-
might have swallowed the stone, and we have to
This
shoot
is-
them.
The way they look at you is not like most ravens. I suggest that we just walk away.
If they're looking at you, they're probably, minions of the big S and need to be shot.
Killing them is not going to benefit us.
Benefit me. Make me feel better.
Hey, Eirril, what do we actually know of Algonville Stoke?
Well, I mean, we kind of know everything in that letter. We know that he fought with the Silver Dragons to defeat Strahd. That didn't go too well.
Yeah.
This place is a ruin.
It's weird. Like, we know we're looking for this light source, and in this last paragraph of his note, I do not fear death. When my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness.
So he's
Is he saying his spirit is the beacon?
his soul. It's like he's transmuted his soul into the light stone. I don't know. We have to find his soul to light this place.
And then earlier on, he says his remains will not lie in their rightful place, the hallowed mausoleum of Arganville's hope. So is it that
Just the mausoleum.
I mean, we should check out this mausoleum because if he is not there, then maybe we gotta find his wherever his remains are, so that his spirit can be this beacon of light.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. We just need to find his soul, his spirit, somewhere in this house.
Maybe it's that big dude with the sword, with the the moping guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm moving towards.
But that cannot be Arganvo's hope.
Oh, it's
I'm
just
telling you.
But maybe it's the sword.
Well, if he took his soul
Oh,
out and put it
soul.
somewhere else, maybe he put it in the soul of some weird dead dude.
But
Maybe the. I
The
don't
If
know.
he died where the letter says he died, he would not have had a choice of where his soul went.
Hmm.
Maybe this creepy
fact
dude with
that-
the sword would just happen to live here, and his soul came here because namesake, I guess, and it just ended up going in that dude.
Perhaps we should speak with the big dude.
Yes, I know. Call him Arganvost and see if he
I don't-
responds.
I don't think that's him.
He might know.
He still might have more information.
I think we need that sword one way or another.
Worst case scenario, we kill him, take his sword.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm all for that.
Are you guys prepared for a fight? Because he's a big dude.
I mean, I might need some of
Who among
those, like some of those Asefa knowledge to, this gash right here is pretty bad.
How badly are you hurt?
Pretty bad. It hurts. It hurts.
I mean, I'm, little bit.
Only problem is we need to get back up here. So we need to cross again.
God
Well,
damn
that's
it.
fine. I can make it.
Well, why can't you go down those doors? That we go down out these ones. You go down those ones.
It depends where they go,
Suppose
but
that
I guess
works,
we
but
can give it a
won't we
go.
get stuck partway through, or can we go?
I don't know where they go. Do you know where they go?
Yeah, I
I
don't
No,
don't
I-
know.
I've not yet been this way.
I suppose they must go somewhere the same.
Let's
In
go
my
somewhere
order,
down.
we've always learned never to split the group.
I'm sure I'll head down in the same place. They're mirrored on the now. They go down in the same place.
Makes sense.
I
okay.
suppose Xyril is not willing to make the leap.
I don't fancy my chances. I feel last time I was just lucky about not falling down.
Sometimes your luck runs out, pal.
Exactly. They only go so far, I don't really want to test my luck out too much.
So we go down to the bottom to wherever this goes. I do my lickety split healing on those who need it.
I hope you don't
And
lick
then-
people when you.
It's nice and quick. Don't you worry. Lickety
Throwing
split.
your saliva all over me.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I'm not liking the sound of this healing business.
Saliva is actually an incredible healer. It's very good at sealing.
I'm
Alright.
not gonna spit at you, boys. It's a phrase from my place. It's just saying how quick someone will have.
Oh, okay.
But anyhow, I'll heal y'all up, and then we'll go back up to wherever we need to go to talk to the guy with the sword. Because let's be honest, if we go, the sun might not be back. Are we agreed in that?
That's fair.
Makes sense.
That if we still leave and come back with the soul of Arganvo's hope, then we gotta leave the sword before we come back.
Yeah, you never know. It might be the sword that has the stone in it. I mean, the
I
crystal,
mean, crystal
that
is,
crystal
type-
sword. You never know. Could
Yes.
be in that sword.
is a type of stone, in a way, I suppose.
You could put
Or
light
something
through it
valid.
because it shines. I guess. Right. Anyway,
Well, see.
let's head down these. I guess we'll head down these stairs then.
If you soon, hello, friends. Why?
If you head down these stairs, you'll come to a dead end, but you're in it. It's like a defensive tower. You see arrow slits, and you see out to where you guys were before.
Does it not go further down?
And there's no doors out of here.
Does it not go further down then? Because it looks like it
Nope.
does.
At all?
Stops there. Stops there.
Oh, okay. That
It
didn't
looked
work.
like
Oh, wait.
from the other,
Oh,
Am I
from the other,
am I
from the
lying?
other map,
Hang
it
on.
looked like there was.
Yeah, I might be lying actually.
I think perhaps you are telling
Sorry, I am.
Telling
It does
bogus.
go down. let me give you guys to previous map.
I just said it's the creepy.
Why are my Arkenvost maps out of order? Where's the second floor?
Fix it.
Huh.
Split.
Seem to have lost the second floor.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna need that one.
Or is it on the same?
Second floor is most
Oh, it's on
important.
the same map. So it's on the same ground floor map. Okay, fine. So you guys come out into here.
Oh, good, the creepy room we didn't want to go.
Yeah.
So you come down into this room, which you haven't been in before.
Oh, see,
Uh,
I told you we
uh.
should have come down here. I wouldn't have had to risk my life doing some weird gymnastic rubbish.
Well, you got across, didn't you?
Just about.
So you're basically above, like this bit here is like the chapel beneath.
Oh, do we see those creepy dudes?
You do see them indeed, yeah. So let me reveal the bit below.
Further down.
So if you scroll further down, so there's, as if you remember, basically there's 3 men standing there with they're completely still, they're not moving, and they all have their hands clasped around swords.
I so want to do Death from Above.
Pretty high up. You're
20
Oh, it'll
feet
hurt, but will it be worth
Who are they?
it?
they're the people that were here last time that kicked our ass.
Don't mess with those dudes.
Yeah,
See.
they're pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Well, you are well equipped with allies now. Perhaps we could handle them.
How big of a drop is it?
It's 20 foot.
Oh no. That's
So
some damage.
first things first, I'm a man of my word. Let's just get some nice heals.
Just don't lick me.
Don't you worry. You'll
Um,
get what was due.
Dear Master General, what's up with the chair?
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
It's actually a wooden throne.
What?
Looks like someone's taken quite a bit of time to carve this as well. But other than that, just nothing too special about it.
Xyril's
Does it have all the-
going to sit in the chair.
Oh damn it.
Does it have any of the dragon stuff on it? Like
Yeah,
dragon
it's carved. Yeah, it's like carved in like with like the claws of a dragon on like the armrest and like the head of a dragon like on the back.
I have to say,
When
this is a
Xyril
very
sits in it,
this is very
nothing happens.
this is a
Why
very
would
comfy
one
throne.
need 2 thrones?
Why not?
There's the throne upstairs and there's the throne here.
One cannot have too many thrones.
I'm gonna cast prayer healing. Takes 10 minutes. So
While he's on the throne.
One on.
so between the 4 of us, we're all gonna get a healing.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Thank you. While he's doing that, can I study these creatures below? Is there anything I can gauge about them? Like, what, do they
Can I
look like
find
they're
out more
undead?
about them? Okay, roll investigation. While you guys are waiting 10 minutes, about halfway through, you hear the beating of wings, and a dark shadow passes over all of you. But just as quickly as it comes, it fades. And if you look up, you don't see anything other than the ceiling.
That's the phoenix.
That's
Shadow.
That was
that
weird.
shadowy creature that came from the chimney.
Possibly.
Yeah, y'all
Sounded much larger.
y'all get 14 heals.
14.
14.
Wow.
Jesus. That's
Yeah.
beefy.
I get 2d8. It's 2d8 plus 4, and I rolled 2 5. So
Wow.
What did you
nice.
get on your investigation, Arthur?
That one. So don't worry about it.
It looked like
I
normal.
have. So, Haiss, can I roll investigation? 'Cause
Yeah.
I've got advantage on undead.
Then roll with advantage.
Well done, Mr. Hunter, sir.
Maybe the that bird thing was the same thing that was in the hallway when we first got in here. You know, when you made your glowy axe thing.
Oh yeah, my glowy accent would probably be worn off by now.
Yeah, but you know that had a big weird bird thing shadow.
Yes. I suppose. What? This is the place of a dragon, correct?
Supposedly.
and we seek a dragon spirit essentially to light this place.
Well, yes.
Be the dragon.
Well, within reason, I suppose that's the logical conclusion we can try and ascertain from the letter, at least.
How do you
Is
get
it
it? How do you,
possible that a darker dragon spirit possibly inhabits the place now? We've seen this place is cursed or haunted in such a way. Perhaps something else has taken hold of it rather than what is meant to be here.
Do y'all know where a mausoleum would be in this place?
no.
I know where a chapel is.
Mausoleum General, would any of us know about a mausoleum?
Where would a mausoleum be? Out of curiosity. Is that what's down? Is that what's down there? Are those bad guys? Is that a mausoleum?
No, it's a chapel.
Are you asking generally where they are, or like where they is specifically here?
Yeah, I'll go generally.
I mean, in general, in a big place like this, the mausoleum isn't connected to the main house. It would be out back, around the front. It's like separate to the house, you know. Like they wouldn't want it connected to the main house.
Dear Master General, do those stairs keep going down?
Do they keep going down?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
But that most
They
likely
go-
You could probably, because we could probably see that from the thing, couldn't
You can clearly tell it will go down to the chapel.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else it could go. Yeah. Dan, did you roll your investigation?
25.
Okay. 25 is pretty good. So you can pretty much tell that these things are revenants. Okay, so they're spirits which are bound by vengeance. They are literally sustained by vengeance. This is kind of since you got quite a high roll, I'll tell you a bit more. So this is kind of infitting and like it's almost like pieces start to fall together in your mind with all the sort of the ghosts you've been seeing around here. You kind of feel like everything in this place is being driven by like vengeance, some sort of mission, which is what is persisting the curse on this place. There isn't really a way to turn like a revenant away from its vengeance. Like it will just keep pursuing it single-mindedly until it's destroyed. And even if they are destroyed, they will reform after a few days, still pursuing their vengeance. It's very rare that they actually get laid to rest. Sometimes they fulfill their mission, in which case they do move on. But in a case like this, where they just, you know, they seem to have persisted for who knows how long, makes you wonder what could their mission be, which has sustained them all this time.
Yeah, there's no way to really know. Do I know if they're talkative creatures or?
They
simply
possess the
undead?
intelligence they had, like in life, so they're not like mindless.
Okay.
So yeah, communication could definitely be possible. It varies, you know.
So are we killing these guys or what?
I don't know. They seem like pretty vicious dudes. Definitely seem like they're after some sort of vengeance.
I mean, unless they've got the stone, aren't we really more interested in the creepy dude?
Yeah, but it seems like this whole house is after some vengeance. There's a curse on this place.
So we just go.
Whether
"What?"
it's
Well,
from,
So
could
the
be from
curse,
Strahd.
the curse perpetuates because of Arganvos hopes remains not being settled.
Or
well, if it is
because
vengeance, it is something deeper.
it could be
You cannot have
Strahd getting
vengeance,
vengeance.
Remnants not being, remains not being laid to rest in the correct place. You have vengeance for a reason.
So you think it's worth asking the creepy dude then where his bones are, or you know where these things are?
I think perhaps he will give us more answers. I can't get a read on the three below, so I have absolutely no idea if they'll be able to give us any answers.
I doubt it. Last time when we turned up, they just tried to kill us, so they're probably not the ones for ones for talk.
Not even a chance to speak.
Oh well, you
No,
know,
I
I spoke to
think
them.
we could communicate with them.
How are we to assume if they attacked you last time that the dude upstairs is going to be any better?
Well,
True,
we don't know.
but he's got the crystal sword, so you know, win for us.
I will point out, Arthur, he would have been able to see. He didn't really look at you, but he would have been able to see you.
You know, plus it's
It's
four
not like
against
you guys were hiding.
it's 4 against 1. Well, it should be all right.
Wait. As in the remnant dude, the three got the three. Are they three below?
The crystal sword, dude.
Oh, the crystal sword dude. He would have been able to see me. Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, he never looked up from his position, but
Safe to
Yeah.
say, he
Well-
knew that we were there.
I was in perfect vision of him, and he lacked a response. So perhaps communication is doable. If these below just straight up attacked Xyril and Eirril, well, I would assume that it is probably best that we speak to the one who did not assumedly just immediately try to kill what he could see.
Works for me.
That might have been a proximity thing. Because as soon as I opened the door of those other dudes, they didn't pursue me after I closed the door.
That's true, but they only spoke to him. They didn't try to kill him.
Plus, they were probably lazy or having a tea party or something.
I think we should discuss, or at least try to communicate, with the throne man upstairs. I am willing to be the first to go into the room.
Works for me.
That is a terrible mistake. But yes,
Rather you than me.
I figured.
But that's fine. Might as well. And, you know, if anything gets... if anything goes bad, you know, we've got your back. I'll,
Thank you, Xyril.
It's alright, it's alright. I'll throw some Eldritch Blast. Just remember, I got your back. Just in case it needs to reciprocate.
Of course.
Oh, he's watching his back. Just before we leave here, there's no way to ascertain if they're guarding anything, Haiss. They're just
the ones in the
floating
chapel
about.
below you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't see anything immediate in the chapel that you'd feel like they're guarding. I mean, there is. It is a chapel. There's like a there seems to be some kind of like religious altar and stuff behind them. Whether they're guarding it, they do seem to be arranged in front of it.
Ah,
It could. I mean, can we see anything on the altar from up here?
perception.
Okay, roll perception. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
You don't need to roll. I'll just tell you. So I mean, the altar's it's carved in the shape of sort of like a rising sun, coming up behind it. There's stained glass windows behind it. One of them shattered, so fog is kind of like pouring in through it. And sorry, I didn't mention this before. They're kneeling before the altar.
Oh, all
But
three.
Again, not moving. Yeah.
So
I
it's got
see.
a rising sun, and we're after some kind of light stone.
Yeah, but that's the religion, isn't it? Rising Sun.
I suppose.
Or Barovia.
Yeah.
Or something.
I'd say we asked a big dude. These guys
Yeah.
seem to be just, you know, I don't know if they're revengers on their knees or whatever, but they don't seem to be of any consequence to us.
I
Oh,
also
maybe.
feel it would be best to face the bigger dudes at fuller strength than to face the smaller dudes.
Now you're speaking my language.
3v1.
Yeah.
Got or 4v1. We got
4v1.
better odds.
Yeah, let's go for the big guy. And you know, Asefa, if we kill him, you can take his sword.
I'm not proficient in such weapons.
Oh,
I have.
oh, well, there you go. I'm sure that will. You can cut yourself really well with a sword like that.
Okay.
Well, I
scroll
will be intrigued
down.
to see what
Oh,
its
you got-
benefit is.
I was gonna go up the same way as before.
Why not?
Yep. If
Probably
you
not.
choose to go the same way, you'll have no issues. Yeah. I'm assuming you stick to the same path.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. So yep, you make your way back up here.
Before you go in,
Oh, yeah.
Varyelle, I'm gonna clasp you on the shoulder and say, "Good luck," as I secretly cast Death Ward.
Thank you,
On
Asefa.
you.
You fill me with great confidence.
Oh my god.
So for the 8 hours, the first time you'll drop to 0 hit points. As a result of taking damage, you drop to 1 instead.
Wow.
Wow.
Interesting. I'm filled with great confidence. I think this will be fine. Okay.
So before you go in, Varyelle, I'll give you a very quick recap.
Mhm.
So in this room, you can see weapons and shields, which are kind of like covered, just strewn across the floor. You can kind of see little pictures of them. It all seem to be like rusting and breaking and stuff. There is another throne here, a large wooden one. Again, it's kind of like resembles like a dragon. And yep, obviously there's a massive, very tall, very gaunt, armored figure slumped in the throne. Um, his sword is, now that you're like kind of sort of stealing yourself to go in, you notice his sword as well. The hilt is sculpted again to look like silver dragon wings, and the actual like the pommel, like the bottom bit,
Yeah.
it's shaped like a silver dragon's head, clutching a black opal between its teeth. So obviously a very majestic sort of weapon.
Nice. Silver dragon.
And the throne's facing us as we
Yeah.
come.
Yes, he's facing towards you, but he's slumped in the chair. He doesn't seem to be kind of like paying attention.
Step in.
Okay, when you take your first step in, he doesn't move, but you hear him speak. Leave this place.
Holy shit! Fucking gave me a fright.
I seek no ill will. We have come to help restore this place.
He looks up at you, and you see his hand gripped tighter on the greatsword. He doesn't move, but he says this to you. If you have come to destroy me, know this. I perished defending this land from evil over 4 centuries ago. And because of my failure, I am forever doomed. If you destroy this body, my spirit will find a new corpse to inhabit, and I will hunt you down. You cannot free me from my damnation, nor would I wish it. If you have come to free this land from the creature that feasts on the blood of the innocent, know this, there is no monster I hate more than Strahd von Zarovich. He slew Argynvost, broke the life of the knight I loved, and destroyed the valiant order to which I devoted my life. But Strahd has already died once. He can't be allowed to die again. He must suffer eternally in a hell of his own creation, from which he can never escape. Whatever can be done to bring him misery and unrest, I will do, but I will destroy anyone who tries to end his torment.
He's a bit intense, don't you think?
Holy shit.
I don't believe that's gonna be a good end for us.
How would you defeat Strahd in such a way? What do you suggest?
Strahd suffers by the curse that binds him to this land. I would see to it that he suffers here for all eternity, unending, enduring.
That didn't answer the question.
But he's not suffering, he's making other people suffer by killing innocents right at this moment.
I would sacrifice 1,000 innocents if I can make Strahd suffer even 1 iota more than he does already.
Asefa, you need to tell him your rules. I don't think he's following the rules.
Okay, Xyril. If we
I would tend to agree.
Shit, this is interesting.
I can see that Strahd has wronged you in such a way. You say that you died 400 years ago. Are you the spirit of Argynvost?
I was his second in command when Argynvost was alive. I was the most faithful knight of the Order, and I failed. I died.
people that died with me, and Argynvost went to a battle he could not win. Strahd broke him, as he broke us all, and for that I will see all the pain he dealt us heaps back onto him.
But Argynvost knew he would die. He accepted his death. He went knowing he would die. Did you know that?
Your words are meaningless. All I care about now is that Strahd suffers. I will destroy anyone who attempts to end his life. Death is too good for him.
How would you feel if your master Argynvost Holt were returned somehow?
Impossible.
What do you mean impossible? If we could return his remains where they should be.
We could lay him to rest.
Yes,
How
if
about
we
that?
could lay him to rest. As the Minotaur said. He's a priest. He knows about these things.
Kind of shifts in his throne, and he looks to you, and he makes eye contact for the first time. And in this moment, you realise that there is nothing but a deep, burning hatred in his eyes. Like, they're devoid of any other emotion. And he says to you,
There is no words, there is nothing that you can say to me that will reach me. All I want is for Strahd to suffer. Everything else is meaningless to me.
What do we think?
If you have chosen a soul of vengeance, I believe it's possible that you will never rest. For that, I am sorry. But I think perhaps we will try our best to bring back and put to rest your true master.
And what's
Hopefully he...
Strahd? What's of
speak.
the vampire?
Sorry, apologies. Say that again.
What of the vampire, Strahd? What do you intend to do with him?
We
Eternal
wish to
suffering.
rid...
Eternal suffering.
We wish to rid the curse from this land. If we have to put Strahd through an eternal suffering to do so, we will.
Yay, eternal suffering.
okay, he's going to stand up and
Oh, shit.
draw himself up to his full height and speak again.
How tall is he?
He's quite tall. He's about like
6'6".
probably just under, like 6'5", 6'6". Don't know.
When he stands up, Xyril's just going to like step behind the wall a little bit more.
Our head is just
He's
going
still
to angle
shorter than
slightly
Asefa. Oh boy!
upwards.
And
Barrel's head is going to angle slightly upwards.
he'll look at you, Varyelle, and he'll say,
Speak plainly. Is it the curse you wish to destroy, or is it Strahd you wish to see suffer? Which is it?
Shit.
The suffering. Tell him the suffering.
You can lie, it's fine.
Exactly.
You both whispering this to me.
I'm right behind you, so
Yeah.
I can probably whisper.
Yeah, I'll probably be whispering it to you, yeah. For sure. I'm trying to wonder whether, like, a suggestion or charm person is going to be useful in this situation, but I'm guessing...
He's pure vengeance.
Oh, what is
I
that?
mean, it could be worth suggesting to me to lie. I'm trying to figure out if Varyelle would lie to a spirit, especially.
It's going to be... yeah.
I mean, I will probably say if you don't, I'll probably say eternal suffering.
is that what you're going to say? You're just going to say eternal suffering?
No, I'll wait for Varyelle to.
Okay.
We seek to end this curse
Shit.
Through eternal suffering.
on this land.
Eternal suffering.
As my compatriot said, if we can, through eternal suffering for Strahd.
We seek the same goal here, friend. We want to
No.
make Strahd suffer for it.
You're seeking to end the curse. And that's something I just can't allow.
We can do both. I assure you, we can do both.
We
The
also
curse
seek
is
Strahd.
what keeps Strahd alive. The curse is what binds him to this land. And if you seek to end that curse, then you seek to help Strahd escape.
But his spirit would end up in the Nine Hells, which is pretty torturous, don't you all agree?
Yes, yes. Eternal
Yes,
suffering.
yes, yeah,
Eternal
yeah,
suffering.
totally.
Eternal suffering.
So we can end the curse and make him suffer for eternity.
Indeed.
In the Nine
Meet
Hells,
both ends.
where he does not have to hurt all these people.
Roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh, for
fuck.
fuck's sake!
So,
Do you not see reason?
It's only going to end badly.
Alright. 21. God damn it.
fucking 7.
Yes, nat 1. Oh, 3.
Sorry, but just Varyelle would not lie. He wouldn't.
I get that.
What did you get, Varyelle?
Can't
7.
do it. 7.
Right.
Dan?
3.
Spirit.
Okay. Matt?
The rifle 19.
Nice to know I'm going to have a nemesis even if we defeat this guy, because he's just thinking,
Aren't you glad I did my prayer healing beforehand?
Yes.
yes, very much.
No more death water for us.
Okay,
This is going to be tough.
Xyril, you're
Yeah.
up first. So what you see basically is he's slowly advancing with his massive greatsword, like dragging along the floor behind him, kind of like leaving like a crease,
Okay.
like in the floor. And like I said
Sounds
before,
so
you can
bad.
see that his eyes are clearly just devoid of like any emotion other than just burning like rage
Yeah.
and like hatred. And he's pretty fixated on Varyelle at the moment.
Right. I don't
Yeah,
care what you
felt
people
it.
say. This guy's not innocent. No innocence happening right now. Okay. Are we?
I would agree. Either we run now, or we take him on.
Well,
What are
he's
we-
gonna just keep chasing us, so we're gonna have to knock him out.
I have a feeling that
And I
this
want
is
the
a
crystal sword.
undying vengeance situation.
Crystal sword, man. We got a chance.
Yeah. Sorry, dude, we're taking your sword.
Right. Sickening radiance on him. Centered on the throne.
Okay, what's
So,
the radius? It's 30 feet.
30-foot radius. So it's pretty much going to cover the room.
That'll hit Varyelle if you do that. Because each square is 10 feet.
Oh, he can move back.
He could move back here on his turn, but the moment you cast it, it'll hit him.
Could you not move it a little bit further
Yeah,
back?
I'll have
so
to.
it's-
Can I move it to the back of the room then?
Yeah,
So about here.
that's fine. So
I've
in
got
that case,
120
it'll
feet,
reach up to
so-
1, 2, 3. So it'll move it up to here, basically.
Yeah.
Like, this is the range.
Right, I'll do that then. So he has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
It's
So
not
16 to beat.
What kind of damage is this?
Radiant.
Radiant. Okay.
So 16 to beat.
really nice that my crimson.
He beats it.
Oh.
So what happens?
I think nothing.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's an all or nothing. I think on this one because there's no.
Right. It is really powerful, to be fair. So
But it's gonna
he-
because it's concentration. It's gonna keep happening.
I see,
So
it's just rolling.
yeah, so it's the first time. Sorry, so when it first happens, and the start of each turn of his start of his turns.
Okay. So you cast it, and you all see this massive aura like descend upon the room, but he does not seem phased at all. He just keeps striding forward.
Don't go into it, by the way, because it's not pleasant.
Okay. Okay. So,
All right. Next it's Asefa. So you see him just striding forwards, still unaffected by what Xyril's done.
I'm going.
I think it takes time to work. By the way, it could be what that is. I think.
I'm going to cast elemental weapon
Mhm.
on my mace, and I'm going to choose. It's a cold fire, lightning, or thunder. I'm going to choose lightning damage.
Okay.
So I get an extra. So my mace becomes a magical weapon,
Nice.
and then it has a +2 bond to bonus attack rolls and deals an extra 1d4 damage.
Okay. Cool.
So just so you know,
Yep. That's fine. Yep. So you can cast that. Is that your action?
that's my action.
Okay.
And then I don't really have a bonus action cantrip or anything I could do. So
Okay.
no, I'm just
Yep,
gonna
no
get out
problem.
my mace and kind of. I'm
Can
gonna
move.
move
Yeah.
close, not to be in the thing, but
Yep.
I wanna, just be ready.
Okay. Yep. That's fine. So it's his turn now, and he have to beat Sunny?
16, I believe it was. 16, yeah.
He just fails.
Ah,
So
nice.
what happens?
He takes 4d10 radiant damage.
Wow.
Beast.
What's this called again?
Sickening
spell?
Radiance.
Really good.
It's a
Holy shit.
Xanathar thing. I'm going to roll thingy for this. And he takes 30 radiant damage.
13.
30.
Oh, 30. Okay.
Yep. And he suffers 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, yes!
And he can't become invisible if that's a thing.
That is beautiful. Does he have to stay in the radius for that to still be in effect?
Yes. So as long as if he comes out of when the spell ends, it doesn't say if he leaves. He just says when the spell ends. Then the exhaustion goes away. So technically, if you can keep him in there if he fails 6 times, he dies straight up.
Well, it's his turn now, so he's
I
going to
know.
kind of like just walk out of it. But
Right.
obviously, he's already got the exhaustion and all that.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And exhaustion level 1 is just disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
On everything.
Exhaustion. Disadvantage on ability checks.
Is
Okay.
it ability? Yeah, I
Right.
think just ability checks. So
Yep.
I don't
Is
think
that-
his attacks
Doesn't
don't count.
attack.
Okay. He's going to stride forward,
Fuck.
looking at you, Varyelle, and he's
gonna
going to
hurt.
say,
Anyone who seeks to release Strahd from his curse is someone I must destroy.
and your armor class is 13.
Yeah.
Man, you picked the wrong armor.
Oh, this is going to hurt. He hits you twice with his greatsword.
Wow.
And the damage, I'm just going to roll it on here because it's easier. Can I click on this and have it roll? Oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that. Ignore that. Oh, it did roll. Okay, so that's 14 damage you take at first.
At first.
14
And then
at
you take-
first.
Wow. This way.
Yeah.
And then you take another 22.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Question, that 22, what type of damage is that?
Is... I think it's magic, I'm not sure, let me check.
What type? Necrotic?
What type of magic? Shit, hang on. Oh! What damage does he do? I'm not sure. I think it's normal damage. No, I think it's just normal magic. I'm not sure. I think it's just a magical attack.
Just
I
plain
don't think it's got like a type. Yeah, it's just a magical attack. It hasn't got a type.
That's not a
Sake.
magical. Is not a magical's not a type.
I mean, it's a magic weapon, but it doesn't say like what
But
kind
then why
of
did he
damage it is.
split? Why did it? But I don't get why he split out the 2 sets of damage then. That doesn't make
Oh,
any
because
sense.
he attacks twice with it.
Oh, I see. Oh, so
Oh,
the 11 was the
it's
first
just
one.
like- It's just slashing.
Right, got you.
Alright, slashing. I don't know. Fine, yeah, slashing.
That's fine.
Okay.
So, total 36 damage. So he's just
Oh,
cutting down into you with his greatsword.
I'm at 18.
Wow,
this is bad news.
this is very bad news.
Next, it's you, Varyelle.
Good. Right. As we're all.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to mention. This really should have happened when he took damage, but I'll just do it now. When he took that damage, we'll just say it happened on this turn for some reason. You hear like a ghostly wailing,
This doesn't sound
and figures
Oh my god.
start appearing.
good.
the
y'all,
room.
y'all wanted to take him on. It was you. It was y'all, not me. Y'all wanted this.
This was a terrible idea.
How do you guys feel about a retreat? Yeah.
I have a feeling that he's going to chase us, but I have no problem with the retreat. I have one thing that might be able to just keep him off us for a little bit, but I'm going to need you all to not freak out.
To be honest, I think we're already freaked out by a fair amount.
Just his voice.
Don't think you can get it much worse than what we got.
My turn, right?
Also, does those 6 fellas fall into the sickening thing?
Yes, they do.
Oh, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yep. But let's see. Are you planning on running? Because I can't be bothered to do all the rolls.
I mean, it won't happen until it's my turn anyway to run, so they will take the damage regardless.
Okay.
Even if I run on my turn.
All right. Let me roll for everyone. So,
16.
So you cast it here. So 1, 2, 3. So they're
Oh,
all in
that's
the
happening.
range of it.
They're all going to take it. So. Well,
Okay, so what does it be again? 16.
16, yeah. I better roll another set of all d10.
1 fails.
While it's happening, Varyelle's just sort of mumbling under his breath.
Should I just roll once
Okay.
for one set of damage for all of them?
3 pass and 3 fail. So
Right, I've rolled
just roll 1
26.
set of damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
26 damage,
26
radiant,
damage.
and then those 3 obviously get a thingy.
Okay.
Level of exhaustion.
26. Yep.
Yeah, 26.
Okay. I'll just minus it. Oops. Shit. I'll just minus it off these guys. Okay. Yep.
So, I was saying that.
So it is your turn, Varyelle.
Yeah, Varyelle's just going to sort of draw his sword and kind of bring it in front of him, kind of lightly so. And he's going to say a quick oath. By the blood of my father, I draw strength. By the blood of my mother, I draw wisdom. By the blood of my brothers, I gain unity. By the blood of my sisters, I gain sanctuary. By the blood of myself, I draw power from the crimson light. And then he's going to sprawl out these black shadowed wings.
Oh.
Holy
And I'm going to use necrotic shroud.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Oh, damn.
Wings.
Blackened shrouded wings. Stay back, foul spirit.
So
And he has to save on a charisma DC 12 saving throw or be frightened from me.
DC 12.
He looks at you, and he says,
Meaningless words.
Fuck.
I mean,
Jesus.
Everybody run.
Fucking hell.
oh god.
This
And,
looks super dodgy.
I literally cannot do anything else because that's an action.
Oh dear.
"You can move."
You can move. You'll take the.
You've
You'll
got
take an,
opportunity.
I'll take a hit if I move.
You got Death Ward, so you won't go down.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's true.
That's true. Well, no, Death Ward only does it the once. So if he gets multi attack.
Yeah.
An opportunity attack.
Oh yeah.
Oh
so you
yeah,
want-
yeah. That's
okay.
true.
I'll take it then and basically run.
Okay.
The only problem with this is everybody within a 10-foot radius basically has to do that charisma saving throw and decide if they're frightened of me or not, which means you guys as well.
Okay. Can you all roll? And it means you won't be able to go the same direction as him if you all decide to
Oh
roll.
my god.
It's a DC 12.
Alright, charisma.
Okay.
Charisma. Okay, I've got a +8 to this, so this
Yeah,
should be.
+8. Yeah, come on.
Also, DM Master General, I can't move my token.
13.
Oh, sorry.
17.
That's a bang on 12. So.
Yeah, I got 13,
Nice.
so just about.
All pass.
I did tell you all not to freak out, so.
That's true.
Guys, I'm still kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
Have you all passed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're
Just
really
about.
gonna...
So, whilst unsettling, you're not frightened. Varyelle, he will swing at you
Yeah.
as you go to move away. And he hits you
Oh, jeez.
for...
Let's just hope it's not a lot.
Not a lot. 36 on the last one.
You're lucky, 2 ones. He hits you for 14.
Oh,
Jesus.
2 ones!
2 1 to 14.
I'll switch you back to your
HP.
normal token, just so you can do your health and stuff. But
Why
yeah,
is he
it'll
so
cost you
big?
wings.
It's huge.
Oh, I wanted you guys to see the wings, so I
Yeah, that's
increased
cool.
the size.
My God.
You hear him after you, Arthur, and he says this.
Run, run to the edges of Varyelle. My knights and I will hunt you down. We will not allow you to lift the curse that plagues this land.
Fun
Right.
times.
Got a nemesis. Wonderful.
Y'all had to talk to him, didn't you? Y'all had to do something.
Oh,
Dan,
shit.
you're next.
Where was the crystal sword in comparison to
On-
where we were?
It was
It
on
was
his.
in the room.
It was in his throat.
It's currently, it's like by the throne, yeah. So
Next
Yeah,
time,
it's-
Varyelle, you
it's
need to
enough.
learn how to lie.
Dan, you're up.
With light and spirit, I couldn't do it.
Oh no. I think I might die if I do it, but I could try and get the crystal sword.
That's a bad idea.
Double
No.
misty step.
No, because you're gonna go into the sickening radiance as well.
Yeah.
So I can't stop it until my
Xyril,
turn.
mage hand, mage hand.
That sword's much
No,
bigger than
there's no way.
Yeah. I was gonna drop a cloud of daggers, but it looks like we're running. So
Well, it's a
think-
cloud of daggers. Is a cloud of daggers concentration?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't really.
So you can't.
Oh
really...
no, I can. I can like
so
keep it
with
there.
concentration, do you need to like see it still, or can I, as long as you're thinking about the spell, it stays?
it maintains, I believe.
Yeah, it just maintains.
So even if we run, we can still
Yeah,
maintain
yeah.
concentration.
I mean, if you get too far, I'll say that the
With
spell
it-
breaks.
I think you have, yeah,
Just-
you have,
yeah.
y'all
You have to be
in the
within
range,
range still.
range of the
Yeah,
spell.
well, that's fine. Mine's 120 feet. I can last for-
60 feet.
still fair distance. Like that's gonna last at least their turn. That's another thing for them to get
Until we
through.
get down the stairs, basically.
How big's the radius of it?
It just says 5 foot on each side.
The 5 foot square.
Yeah,
5
so
foot
it's
box.
5.
Basically, one tile.
One tile.
Yeah. I mean, I might.
Thing is, they're
Nah,
ghosts. They can
it's
just
not
phase
worth
through the floor. You know.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all,
gonna say
y'all
this.
go, fools. Move.
We're out of our.
Also, I'd
Oh.
save your slots for Misty Steps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're out of our depth here.
Yeah.
See you later, beast.
Let's go
We
get the
did have the
bones
same goal, but oh well.
and then come back.
I'm just gonna dash around.
That's 6 tiles
Okay.
you can move.
I'm gonna do all the warriors in one go. So I'm gonna roll for all of them again. Sunny, can you roll your damage
Yeah.
in case they fail? 1, 2 pass, 1 fails. Pass, fail, pass. Okay, 2 of them fail.
26 damage.
Two of them,
and they get another
at the
level.
back.
They get another level if it's the same person, which is
They're-
half speed.
they're dead anyway.
Oh, fine.
They're dead anyway. So 2 of them at the back blink out of existence. These ones are going to move forward. So this one, I guess, is going to go for Xyril. These 2 are going to go for Asefa. And I don't think this one at the back can make it all the way. So this one at the back can't make it all the way, so he'll just kind of like be behind this guy.
Right.
So,
Okay, I've got an idea though.
Oops.
Where is my things? Shit. That one.
So Xyril, wait, why can't I open this? Okay, sorry. Xyril, this one is going to swing at you twice with his longsword.
Do one for the moment. Do the first. Do it one at a time because I'm going to do a thing. One I take damage.
Oh, okay. All right. So the first one hits you. So you're gonna do something.
I have to take the damage first, so I'm going to take the damage regardless.
Okay. So you take 6 damage.
Okay. Then I'm going to use Misty Escape.
Okay.
So
How far can you go? 60 feet or something? Isn't it?
60 feet, yeah. So I will go.
Oh wait, can you roll? Well, it doesn't matter because they're all out of your thing anyway. Are you gonna let the spell drop? Your concentration spell.
Well, this is just a thing, though. It's not a spell. So my concentration. I mean, they're all out of it anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a difference.
Yeah. Okay.
But I will probably.
Yep,
That'll
sorry,
probably
go.
teleport me there. And
Okay.
I am invisible as well.
Wow. Okay, so he's gonna kind of be left stupidly, like just looking at thin air.
Yeah.
Asefa, 2 of them are gonna go for you. So they've got 4 attacks between them.
I got a good thing. I got 20.
Come on,
Tell me
yeah,
about it.
leave you, dude.
So, 1, 2, miss. Okay, it's funny. I rolled 3 14s and 1 15.
Yes.
So one of them hits you.
Ah.
Hits you for 6. So Asefa's, I picture him just with his shield out like in front of him, and they're just wailing down on his
Okay.
shield, and you guys can hear like metal like ringing out. It's Xyril again. Sonny,
Say that again.
it's you again.
Oh, it's me again. That was quick. So I will head downstairs.
Are you gonna like it?
Yeah, damn right. Zyril's not going to stick
Alright,
around,
so-
so he's going to dash down the stairs and basically go as far as his dash will take him.
If you're dashing, for all intents and purposes, we'll assume you're out of danger at the moment. I don't want to keep switching back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume you'll just take like the known route, so you don't.
Yeah,
go
yeah.
anywhere.
I'll be going for out the front door, my guess. So, because that's what I know.
Okay. See for your next. Now you've got a bit of a problem here because everyone apart from Vladimir is in range of you.
The question I need to know. Well.
Yep.
If I take the disengage action, obviously I won't be hit. But I can only move 30 feet.
Mhm.
I think it's probably better if I take the dash.
I mean, they might not hit you because they only get to hit once, and you've
That's
got
what I
minus
mean.
20.
I would personally dash. I mean, it's basically 4 attacks, and even if they all maxed out, I'm not sure if it could quite kill you.
I'm gonna dash, and as
Is
I
it all
see,
4 though? Because that other one couldn't even hit me, so I don't think it would hit the Asefa going past because he wasn't
because
close enough.
I have to go one.
It's because you were more out like towards
Oh,
the doorway,
okay,
but he's
fair
actually got to go up and out.
Yeah.
I gotta go 1,
Fair.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep.
6. And as I go past Varyelle, I'm gonna mutter a healing word. That's a bonus action for the guy.
Yep.
Nice.
1d4. So you
So-
get a plus 6 healing for your boy, Varyelle.
So Asefa
Very gracious.
blasts out like a tank. Like he takes a bit of like the wall with him, and all 4 of them swing at you, and all 4 miss.
You must tell me where you got your armor from. See.
Later.
One.
Later. Run.
Right. Next, he walks out.
God.
And he looks at you, and he says this.
Where do you think you're running to, little angel?
Oh my god.
And his eyes burn a vibrant red. Can you roll wisdom saving throw?
Oh no. Oh hell no. I'm not
Right.
liking the sound of this.
That's a 17.
Okay. You feel a paralyzing fear kind of creep up on you, but luckily you have enough presence of mind that you're able to shake it off. But it leaves you feeling like a bit shaken.
Shit.
I will free you one day, Spirit. But today is not that day.
I am the one who stands eternal vigil over this land.
It's your go.
Yeah, I'm fucking bashing.
Okay.
We are
And
just hoping that
Dan-
they can't leave this building.
Dan, I assume you're gonna dash as well.
I'm just gonna shout, we'll come off that fucking sword. We'll be back, bitch. We'll be back, bitch.
Back for that sword,
To be fair,
Right.
to be fair, because you know the distance, I know there's a wall there.
Yeah, I could just
You-
walk through, yeah,
you-
and walk back.
Yeah, you could Misty Step in and out.
Mr. Step's defined
You
by
find a
sight.
Is
Mr.
it?
Step's
Is
you
it
gotta
does it
see
defined.
where you
say-
go.
do you have to see where you're going specifically?
Mr. Step
Yeah,
is defined by
yeah.
sight.
Yeah, it says unoccupied space
Oh, that you can
see.
see.
It's a clever idea, but yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, never mind.
Unfortunately, the occupied space you can see is the wall.
Yeah. It's worth a shot.
Put
It's
it
worth
on
a
the
shot.
wall.
Yeah. Because I think it's like dimension door or something. You can like pick it like that much.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Right. So I kind of want to know, where are you guys dashing to? Are you gonna exit this whole place, or like where are you going?
Xyril's probably heading for the front door.
Yeah, we've kind of fucked
Okay.
this whole place. Kind of have to go.
Yeah.
I think we need to get the bones before we come back.
Yeah.
So, well, with Varyelle's mindset of needing the bones, he's going to go for the front door as well.
We don't.
Right. So is it safe to assume you're all running out of Argynvostholt and you're gonna basically like run off into the woods? I'm kind of assuming.
Well, off to the front. Yeah, past the.
Put some
I
distance.
wouldn't leave the
between your-
building until I knew that Asefa had also got out.
Oh, Xyril would. But yeah. That's fair.
Yeah,
I mean, okay. I'll
way by the door, basically, for a Asefa.
I'm gonna tell you what will happen, like roughly. Then, if you guys all sprint down to the main door, you'll have a bit of like respite. They will be chasing you, but they're not gonna run. Like they'll just be kind of like stalking after you. So if you kind of like hung around the main hall enough, you would eventually hear/see them coming for you.
Okay, but if we...
But if you continue to run, eventually you'll get to a point where like they don't seem to be chasing you anymore.
Right.
Okay.
I must say,
So I'm just going to kind of assume that you all just kind of like leave Argynvostholt
Yeah.
For now, we certainly will.
for now. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Part
So-
2 has come to a close,
Yeah.
but there will be part 3.
The same
There
way
will be
the
part
part
3.
the same part way part one was as well.
Yeah.
I can run.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Certainly
Jesus
under
Christ.
more promising circumstances than that.
Not really.
Well, at least we found out we need the bones.
Yeah.
We need the bones of Argynvostholt, and from the letter, it sounded like his enemy's gonna have it. Now, to me, the biggest enemy is Strahd. Strahd's got to have his bones.
So we're just
Oh.
going to go to Castle Ravenloft and get the bones.
That reminds me. You know you were saying that they were spread out, right? His bones.
Well, what is the letter? Let me just. I try and like get out the red dusty old letter and it's. My one regret, my remains will not lie in their rightful place in the hiding museums of Argynvostholt. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies like the coins plundered horde, trophies of a hard-won victory. So,
So scattered.
well, I'm pretty sure a dragon head is part of the
Where
prize.
does the letter mention where the battle was?
Well, I was
Does
thinking. You know when we were in that tower, you could see
Yes.
clearly 3 landmarks from outside those windows. I wonder if they're scattered in those 3 places.
What were the 3 places?
There was some windmill.
Where's
that one that-
north?
There was a windmill, which you know that one where that crazy lady stopped us from going in because you shot her
Yeah.
wings. That one. The
I
abbot
think that's...
with the crazy weird animal things.
But the abbot's not going to let us back in.
Well, there is that, and then there was further down, sort of south. There was some kind of river. So yeah, I wonder if
Has
those
there
are the
been
3 places.
You have all been here much longer than I. Has there been any tale of a dragon battle or where the battle took place?
No.
No, but... Could this
It
be
was
to do with
400
Amber
years ago. I would just assume there would be a tale.
I mean, to be fair, we're not from here. We kind of just
Yes,
like turned up.
I've done some
You've been
wandering,
here long.
but
I know someone who might know the tale and might have better information for us,
Like
but it might cost us.
what?
Ca-
Money?
Casimir.
Oh no.
I think he'd know, but he's very
Depressing.
yeah. He
I
also
think we
wants
can
us.
cope with depressing.
Yeah.
We all just nearly got killed.
But he
Well, I
wants to
think he
like
might
go
have
to some weird amber temple.
Amber Temple, yeah.
You know, and
That's the
I don't think
catch.
he's going to talk to us unless we decide to go there with him.
Well, perhaps we should. What is this amber temple? What does he say about it?
I can't
Temple in
remember.
the south of here. Could be where you saw that river.
Maybe.
Where is this Casimir?
There's a Vistani camp that he lives at.
Yep, just outside of Valaki.
See,
you guys know the Rastanians are trying to kill you.
Everyone's trying
Oh,
to kill us. Haven't you
Don't worry,
noticed?
that camp's cleared out.
Yeah, there's no Vistani there anymore for whatever reason.
All clear.
right.
Yeah, 'cause
How
they're
do-
looking for y'all.
Well, you know, who isn't? I can't help but be popular, Asefa. It's not my fault.
I would not call it popular on any camp.
I would.
Then
Well-
you're a dead man walking.
Well, aren't we
There-
all?
Yeah, we all got targets on our back at this point.
Well,
Yes.
I think Varyelle is just a straight up dead man, but I get your point.
Yes, I believe that spirit is possibly going to not be the last time I've seen them again.
Also, what
Yeah.
was up with that freaky wing business?
Yeah, that
If you
I
can
can do
fly,
that.
why in the world did we take all those
No,
stairs?
I can't fly. They're just kind of. I mean, hold on. How long does it last? A minute. I mean, it would kind of just be fading away now. But the wings, they're only. I don't really understand why they're there. It's just something I could do.
Is it part of your Daemon heritage?
It's not something the Order taught me, but it's something the Order taught me to control. This was from before, from whatever it was.
So they taught you to grow wings that don't let you fly. It's a very good order.
I
So-
can do that. It's just they taught me to control. Never mind.
We might as well head back to Valaki. We can rest up there. I don't think everybody
Yes,
hates us in Valaki.
I could use a rest.
Yep.
Badly.
You know, we need a regroup and a rethink about what we're gonna do.
Re-strategize, yeah.
We either gotta go to wherever Strahd is.
Well, straight away.
If I don't know if we have to take him on at the same time, but it seems that to me at least, that the dragon, Arganvost Hope, the dragon himself, was a direct opposer to Strahd,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Now, the direct opposer is gonna have to be the biggest threat, and Strahd's gonna want to keep that biggest threat close.
Problem is, though, we're going to go rock up to this dude's house. Chances are he's going to
So-
know that we're there.
I
True.
think-
Jump in here. Eirril,
Yeah, I was
hasn't
just
been, like-
about to say. So there was another reading about lurking in a hall of bones in the dark pits of his castle. Was one of
it's
the
not
readings.
just that. You had an invite to dinner.
Oh yeah.
Well,
So we already have an inn.
But
And
then,
I think we
but
might
then
find the
they'll
bones.
definitely know we're there if we take the invitation.
but the thing is, you either take the invitation to go in and have the opportunity to ask him questions. If he does not have the bones, he will at least remember the battle of 400 years ago and where it was.
He's not going to tell us.
Yeah, why would he tell us his weakness?
We don't have to explain why we want to know. We just want to know more about the battle. That would give us a bit more information on where those bones are if he doesn't have the bones. If he does have the bones, one of us needs to go snooping.
In my mind, Strahd's going to have the thing that makes the Order of the Silver Dragon come back. In my mind. Because that's the only thing he got to control. He wouldn't want someone else to come willy-nilly around the place, come across this, whatever is required to return Arganbos Holt back to the place and restore it so the light thing turns back on.
So you think we'll be able to go into the Big S's mansion, sneak around without him knowing?
I don't know if it's going without him knowing. If y'all got a dinner invitation, that's their in.
Yeah, but you know what did you expect? You know, you might go there for dinner. Doesn't mean you can go checking out his underwear drawer.
I'm sure he'd love to give us a tour of his.
Well, it
castle.
doesn't sound like it's in his bedroom. It sounds like it's in.
I'd hide it in my
basement.
underwear drawer.
It's I don't know. It says it's in the dark pits of his castle.
Yeah,
At the very least,
right.
a dinner invitation will allow us to get a proper look at this castle. Also, we might get a hint of how he's ended up with 2 souls.
You're
so
also
to speak.
under the assumption that he's not just going to invite us to dinner to try and kill us.
Yeah.
Well,
He
quite
seems
frankly,
like
he
a
couldn't
dick.
tell us anything.
He seems like he could try and kill us at any time. You're right.
He's just
Very
playing
well.
with us. He just wants to play with us.
And
So
any
let him
time he's
play.
going to see us, he's going to play. So we might as well make the most of this playtime he's going to have.
But I think we should hold off on that. I think there's a few more places to investigate before we just show up. We've got the windmill, we've got the Amber Temple. I think there could be some more information there.
On the short list of needs to do, I could really use an
So
I say we
we're-
rest up at Valaki. My vote is to go to this windmill, only because
It's close.
and you know the tower said to go there, so or it suggested anyway. So it seems like the best lead. Hopefully there's no
Yes.
weird, crow lady person trying to stop us this time.
Fingers crossed.
we can always.
There was a crow lady.
Yeah. People love turning into birds and then subsequently not being a bird anymore. I don't know why. There seems to be a thing here.
Right.
So we agreed. Go down to Valaki, rest up, and then go check out this windmill and try and find out more about the castle of Strahd before we go in and to his dinner.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Well, that's another question. Being that these 2 had invitations and we didn't,
I'm
do you
sure,
2 get +1s?
I would imagine so.
I'm sure we can sell it.
Could be a complication.
I'm sure the big S won't mind.
Yeah, the more guests you'd probably enjoy.
Yeah, you had another fella, one of y'all, didn't you?
Wasn't there?
Sure, he had a.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I know it's been a while, so.
Yeah. Also, what about that other creepy dude with the wooden children? He had a way of getting into the Big S's castle.
Ah, teleportation circle. But he doesn't know if we can get out.
Well,
And also, that would mean us sneaking in.
true. But if we're trying to go for these bones of his, that might be what we need to do. And if they find us, we can just say, "Oh, we're here for the invitation. We just got lost."
Oh. I mean, do you really trust the kid?
Well, he's not a kid. He just has some weird wooden children. He's a normal.
I don't know who you're talking about, but this is incredibly odd.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's one of those things where if I explained it more, it just gets weirder.
Okay, I think I need to sleep before I deal with wooden children.
Makes sense. All right, might as well just head to Valaki then.
Yeah.
Start making our way there.
really.
On the way, I want to start casting Find Familiar again.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'm going to summon an imp.
Who
Nice.
is leading the way?
I really shouldn't.
Asefa, I guess. It depends how beat up he is.
Or
I
does
don't know
Asefa
where
know
I'm
the way?
going.
Okay, I'll lead the way.
I think
Okay.
Varyelle's probably going to be watching his back quite a lot.
Yeah.
Can you roll?
I'm not quite
Reflex
so
rates.
sure of the roads around here.
Okay, you have to roll.
I thought you were been traveling for ages.
I've been traveling some of the back areas, some of the forested bits, trying to get some lingo with the locals.
That's
It's
dangerous.
That's fair.
Roll
I
three
prefer- I-
d20s, Dan, by the way.
Wow. You know,
3.
I prefer the back passages as well.
Is that 3d20?
I don't know if you're genuine with that, Xyril, but okay.
Yes, and while I was walking around this place, it was it was very ethereal, so it's not quite the same layout.
Okay.
Okay.
Sort of a bit weird. Spirit realms.
What did you get,
Alright,
Dan?
I got 19, 12, and 6.
Oh,
Get ready.
One of those is going to be an encounter for sure.
Yep. Yeah. A
Okay.
nice range.
would you like to roll another d20?
You may want to start healing us or something. I don't know how many slots you got left, but
18?
I got a.
Can I get away with a short rest and burn some hit dice?
depends how far into the travel this encounter
I
is.
could certainly give you a cure wounds on the road.
Unfortunately, Dan rolled the encounter on his first d20, which
Oh,
is the first
God.
half hour of the chunk
Oh,
of the
jeez.
travel.
I
so-
would cure wound you beforehand.
You can cure wounds. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I'll give you a cure wounds as a
But-
D8.
Who are you giving it to?
I don't need it.
Only to Varyelle.
Okay. I could do with one as well.
I mean, I'm on 10.
Shit.
I've
Okay.
only got one to give.
Okay, give it to
So-
him then.
You got 9 HP.
Lovely.
Okay,
19.
Eirril, can you?
If it's the
So
first
you-
half hour, my magic sword's still magic.
Active. Yep, it's the first half hour. So, Eirril, so you're all walking along along the road, and what suddenly starts happening is the ground suddenly starts to vibrate, and it starts to kind of builds into like a massive crescendo. Eirril, can you roll dexterity saving throw?
Xyril is going to sigh heavily.
Oh god, I'm not proficient. Oh, that's alright, I'm full health.
This.
Oh.
You see right here. Now the ground's trying to kill us.
What'd you get?
18.
Okay. The ground beneath you suddenly cracks, and you do manage to jump and avoid what is like a rapidly opening fissure. But out of the cracks in the ground, you see a rotting, fleshy hand grip the sides of the crack. And it's quickly followed by more and more hands.
Oh,
Until you come across... I'll roll for this.
Run!
I don't think there's. Yeah.
I'm so done.
3 rotting corpses pull themselves out of the crack and arrange themselves around you guys.
Right.
Okay. It's 10, so if you want, we can roll initiative and then take a pause there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Can everyone roll initiative?
18.
Okay.
My sword is technically still crimson righted because I did not put it away yet.
Yep, that's fine. I mean, this is within the first half hour leg of your travel. So whatever you
That's-
have active is still fine.
That's a 5 for initiative for me.
Okay, Varyelle 5. Matt
It's an 8.
Matt got an 8. Dan.
11.
Okay, Dan got 11. I'll roll these guys individually. I'll just stop being lazy. First one got a 1.
Who's like fireworks at this time? Jesus Christ.
Mm.
And okay, I've got the initiative orders. So we can carry this on next time, and we'll see if anyone dies due to your severe weakness at the moment.
Dear me. Yeah.
That's alright. I'll be tank.
Yeah, looks like it.
Are you the most healthy person left?
I've got
I'm
45.
I'm full health.
Oh yeah, okay, well,
I've got 45 HP.
I'm on 19.
you guys will be fine then.
I'm on
Although
50.
I can healing hands. It says touch a creature, but does that mean I can touch like myself?
Yes, you can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
yourself.
Do yourself, yeah.
Okay, I might do that if I do.
Sorry, I
And
was just gonna stand in the
you've
corner.
still
start
got Death
tossing.
Ward active because you're still not down. You still haven't gone down.
Ah,
So
Sweet.
the last for 8 hours.
yeah, lucky you.
Nice.
Savior.
Lucky me.
Okay.
Lucky,
I knew that would be
me.
helpful on one of you.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
good
picked
pick.
the correct person.
Right, let's end it there.
Righty. Yep.